Hey guys, Martin here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to have a part 2 of getting revenge on Kid Buu. We had the EZA for the physical Blue Kaioken Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta that came out recently and absolutely destroys Kid Buu. I did a video about that. Very cathartic for global players, I'm sure, at this point, after Kid Buu being an absolute menace for as long as he has been on global as the hardest event in the game. And of course, now that we have these anniversary characters coming out, things are looking a little bit better for us. And so, of course, what better way to flex on Kid Buu even more than to take him on with LR Beast Gohan, the best unit in the game. So we'll see how we get on. The running Beast team, obviously, double Beast Gohans. We've got the physical Gohan LR, who actually is good in this event specifically. He can still be a bit risky at times, but obviously he gets kind of like a new lease of life with this Beast Gohan. They share a ton of links together. Obviously, Beast getting hit gives all allies 3 keys, so it makes it even easier for him to get the minimum key required in order to get the additional attacks. Obviously makes it a little bit easier to get the 24 key as well, which of course then allows him to get effective against all types. So this team should work out pretty nicely. Beast Gohan's team has a lot of options considering the 3 categories that he has. One thing that's going to be very interesting is next week, once we get to Wednesday and we get the EZAs for the 6th anniversary LRs, the Blue Kaioken, the Blue Evolution Vegeta and the UI Goku. They're both on Gohan's team. They're only on the 170 leads for his team. At least I'm pretty sure they're both only on the 170 because they're not movie heroes. Entrusted Will is a weird category though, so sometimes I'm not 100% sure who actually is and isn't on it. I always forget. But the fact that they're even on his team, even if they are only under the 170 lead, they're both incredibly powerful characters with their EZA. Look at STR Gogeta, like absolutely trying his best to sell for us here. That's outrageous. Alright, so I guess we need... I'm pretty much going to have to just hope that future Gohan can actually eat the super at the end here, because post super attacking he does have a lot of damage reduction. So hopefully he survives. Relying on God Goku here to dodge the normals. There we go. Not floating off the Gogeta, which, you know, is normally a good way to start to get him to transform straight off the bat, but obviously putting Gogeta in slot 3, whilst he does have guard, he doesn't have the dodge chance or anything when he's in the base, like starting Super Saiyan state, so the super attack in the slot 3 could be a little bit awkward. I mean, the funny thing is, as good as Beast is, and as much as he will basically destroy Kid Buu when it's his turn to bat, like, it's everyone else on the team that potentially is going to be the ones that let us down, right? So Beast himself will be fantastic, although of course I realised the other Beast Gohan was in slot 7, which means we are going to have a double Beast Gohan turn coming up next, which is interesting. Of course we have the active skill available straight away, so we could potentially get some shenanigans going on here. You have to see what the rotation is looking like. The problem is we have to float off the other Gohan, which is not ideal. So I guess we'll see how that plays out if future Gohan is able to survive the super attack, of course, because future Gohan is a nice little addition to the team for Beast Gohan, because he actually does, I think he is on Entrusted Will, so he gets the full 200% leader skill from Beast Gohan. And considering from my summons on the Gamma's banner, I have Beast STR future Gohan up to 90% now. He still is a very good unit. Post super attack, his damage reduction is really good. He obviously does need to build up a little bit, and he's much better with the domain and once you've used the active skill. So I'm actually really not sure how much he takes from the super here, but well, there you go. Basically nothing. Not quite double digit damage, but close enough. And yeah, I guess we'll see how we get on here. So we've got the friend Beast. I think we probably do save the active skill just in case, I guess. I mean, he's getting hit 3 times in slot 1 already, which is pretty good. Because it doesn't really do me much benefit to do this, because then the Beast Gohan in slot 3 doesn't actually get any links active, which isn't really helpful for him. So you're at 418k start of turn defense, pretty good. Nice big old heal. We're going to get 3 key when he gets hit, so that's obviously enough to then push this guy up to the 24 key that he needs to be at, and then obviously you're going to get pushed up to 24 key as well. So let's see how well Beast Gohan does here against Kid Buu. One normal attack, and then we take the super. It'd be interesting to see. This is Kid Buu with no build-up yet, though. So, of course, the super attack, whilst it can hit pretty hard, yeah. Not really surprised that Rainbow Beast Gohan takes double-digit damage from that. The 18 key super is an unarmed super attack. Okay, it's the 12 key super that isn't. Alright, so this is interesting. Something to bear in mind, of course, that Kid Buu, the menace that he is, because so many units have these unarmed super attacks. I wonder if we don't have a Piccolo on the team, but is his unit super a unarmed attack as well? I'm actually not sure, but physical Gohan going to be able to do a bit of damage here. He only got the one super, though. This is the thing, physical Gohan, even with the support from Beast Gohan, still not beating these fraud allegations. Outrageous. And then 55% Beast Gohan, still taking double-digit damage from a Kid Buu, who's received a few attacks in order to get a bit of build-up already. Okay, so this gives us a turn we can play with here in order to get... Actually, this could work out quite nicely. So... Is he going to super in slot 1? I feel like he is, but... You never know with this guy, right? Also, I need to be very careful we don't use up all of the physical orbs. Maybe I should just do this. Because then we can do... yeah, we can just do this for Gogeta. Make sure we get a rainbow orb for him. And then... do this. Get the orbs for God Goku. So Kid Buu going to pop a heal here. And then... I love how some of the... Like, again, how is this not an unarmed super attack? Like, he's going to do another one, just bam, punches him straight in the face. Not an unarmed super attack, apparently. But there you go. Hopefully he does super Gogeta, because obviously we have the 100% chance to dodge. I don't know how well physical Gogeta would eat a super here. Mine is only 55%. And of course he doesn't get dodge. He does have guard still, but... Unless he's getting, like, multiple supers. Oh, God. It's always the case that Kid Buu so regularly supers you in slot 1, but then when you really want the super to be in slot 1, because you have a way to, like, get around it, like a character that's going to dodge guaranteed, then he doesn't super in slot 1. Typical. And then, of course, yeah, physical Gogeta's 12 key super is an unarmed super attack. Like, how is that any different from what the STR one is doing? Yeah, of course he did. Flying at him and hitting him, but... This is probably going to do quite a lot of damage, even with the guard. Let's have a look. 600k. I mean, we did live, but with the amount of damage that he does with his normal attacks, God Goku basically has to dodge everything, otherwise we die. Because I think even at this point, like with the guard and having done a couple of supers to get some stacks here, he's probably not taking double-digit damage from normal attacks. 600k on physical Gogeta. That is crazy. Yes, and then 69k for God Goku. Well, there you go. Alright, so we're going to jump back in, and this time we don't have Beast Gohan in slot 7, so that should make things hopefully a little bit easier. Although I say that, we have Future Gohan in slot 7, and he's the one that I would ideally like to tank the super at the end of turn 2, so I'm not sure how we're going to do this here. I mean, realistically, with the rotation that we have on the next turn, the only thing we really can do is put God Goku in slot 3 and hope that he gets the dodge. I mean, I don't know, he might survive. If he gets like a triple super, and obviously he has guard, maybe he would live the super attack, but I don't know. Because this is the thing, right? You don't really want to put a Beast Gohan in slot 2 on the second turn, because then he's not coming back again until turn 5. I mean, he would have his active skill ideally then as well, so he's still going to come in and make a pretty big impact, but this is the thing, you probably want the active skills available like as soon as possible, just because Buu builds up so quickly. I mean, we got through that first turn just about, because we took so much damage on the we took so much damage on the second Int Buu turn with Gogeta, but that's because we didn't have a Beast Gohan on rotation, because if we get one on turn 1 and one on turn 2, we should have their active skills available to use on the next turns. There you go, Gogeta getting a bit more dodges in this time. Because then we potentially can build up to getting this other Gogeta's active skill ready to go as well. So if we do this, we can still get the 6 orbs for you. So good turn here in terms of overall like placements. The 2 LRs both have 24 ki. God Goku got 6 orbs. Pretty strong turn. I wonder if Beast, I guess the problem is he needs to get hit quite a bit to build up, but I wonder if like a Rainbow Beast friend with the Lemo item could actually nuke Kid Buu. Because like the friend one with Rainbow with additionals is potentially going to do 3 supers. If he gets hit a whole bunch, he's going to get crits guaranteed. But I guess it's kind of all going to depend on the rotation and the orbs. Because like even here we only got hit 3 times in slot 1, which with his intro buff up pretty much means guaranteed crit. So we'd have to get like a really good rotation. If you could get like a really good orb change with the Lemo item, so that you could then do it again on the next turn with the other Beast Gohan, that would be really good. I wonder if that would be possible. Could potentially give that a try at the end here and see if see how much damage you can actually do. Because nuking Kid Buu is always fun when you can actually do it. So I guess we could try and see here. Of course, this all is gonna come down to whether or not God Goku dodges the super attack here or not. Because if he doesn't, I'm pretty sure it's GG. Even if he does end up getting like a triple super turn or something to get those extra defensive stacks, I don't think it's enough for him to face tank Kid Buu's super attack. I mean, God obviously helps a significant amount, but we shall see. Can we get the 3rd super here? I mean, considering we didn't use a nuking item and we did take off like half of his health, that's pretty good. Okay, so I mean, this is the kind of rotation where realistically we don't need to use his active skill, because Gohan here should survive against the super, right? I mean, he's only going to have been hit like 4 or 5 times at most, and then future Gohan has his damage reduction. Because that's the thing, I don't want to just use it straight away and then not have it for like the next time this rotation comes around, you know. But we'll see. We should be good here, even without taking any hits straight off the bat. Yeah, we still just take double-digit damage. So like before Kid Buu has any chance to build up, obviously Gohan is able to just do very well. And this is my Beast Gohan. This is 55% Beast Gohan. Takes double-digit damage from Kid Buu supering as the first attack of the first turn of the in phase. So that works out quite nicely. Mine has no additional because he doesn't have any skill orbs. So he actually can't get a 3rd attack here. Which is a bit unfortunate, I guess, but it is what it is. Physical Gohan doing a 14 million attack stat here as well. If he could actually come in clutch and get these additionals, that would be very nice. So he lowers attack on the 18 ki, which is super useful. Then we get 11.4 on the first additional here. Can we get another one as well? We don't. Still decent damage. The attack lower definitely helps a little bit, because of course we are raising his attack with each of the attacks that we're doing. But future Gohan, as long as he gets a couple of supers off here, should be okay as well. Okay, good. I was going to say, we don't want him to just get a bunch of additional normals. Although his 12 ki is an unarmed super attack. Okay. Well, he got a dodge, so I'll take it. Alright, so here we are back to this situation with Gogeta and Beast. And the physical Gogeta again. Because I feel like we should probably... See, if that's the only thing, is it feels like a waste to use Beast Gohan's active skill when STR Gogeta has a 100% chance to dodge. But then at the same time, like, you probably should just do it, because then we don't run that risk like we did last time of having him take the attack and then get killed. Now, what I could do, which would be interesting, is I guess we'll just do this, right? Use the target ability with Gohan. Because then, even though it means we get less links active with Gogeta, if we let Gogeta go first, it means Beast will get hit by these 2 attacks here. And then that means he does get his buff for actually being hit before he attacks, which does obviously mean a significant boost for us. Starts off with 900k defense on the turn as well. But yeah, it kind of feels like a bit of a waste because Gogeta would be unable to be hit regardless, but obviously we're going to float him off now anyway. I'm not going to see him for a few turns, so I suppose it's not the end of the world. It means less links active for both the Gogetas as well, but it just is what it is. Obviously, physical Gogeta can't do damage with the 12 key super anyway. So I'll probably get another one, yeah. Boost all this damage for Kid Buu. But the important thing is to see how is Beast Gohan going to handle it now. Because Kid Buu's been hit quite a few times. This is the Rainbow Friend this time. But of course, we're starting off with 900k defense. We've got like guard. I think he still has 80% damage reduction on this turn as well, because his intro buff is still active, and we've got 24 key. So yeah, he still takes double digit damage. And then he's at a 13.8. Of course, that doesn't do any damage. It's actually crazy to think, like, Kid Buu having that unarmed super attack negation just makes him such an unbelievably annoying boss. Like, even Beast Gohan, the best unit in the game, you can't do damage with his 18 key, which is just crazy. But yeah, you eat all of those, and then Blue Gogeta can get some attacks off here as well. Basically do some free damage. And then, of course, on the next time this rotation comes back, we get to transform into Blue Gogeta. It's a shame we hadn't got the transformation this turn, because, of course, then we'd have the active skill ready to use on the next turn. That's kind of the way you want to try and time it for these tougher events, so you're just almost like 3 turns back to back using these big active skills with the target ability. But then, of course, with Kid Buu, sometimes you just can't plan ahead like that, because you have to set the rotations in a certain way, just because otherwise Kid Buu will just kill you. Because of how ridiculous he is. So I think we'll do this here, because then yeah, we can get all these attacks on Beast Gohan. We can get the full... Don't you have your active skill? I thought he did, but do that. I mean, God Goku obviously doesn't necessarily need 6 orbs because he's not going to get attacked, but we'll get him anyway because that gives him the guaranteed additional suit, which doesn't matter because he doesn't do any damage. So I guess actually realistically it's better to not get 6 orbs with God Goku if he's not being attacked on the turn, because then he might do an additional normal, I guess, from hidden potential. I mean, I guess there's still the same chance he's going to do a normal from hidden potential attack anyway, but yeah, getting the 6 extra orbs is actually not doing anything other than giving Kid Buu another attack to him that's going to buff him by God Goku doing a super attack that doesn't do any damage. But alright, 55% Beast Gohan with the active skill turn, getting supered straight away by a Kid Buu that's had multiple turns of build up. Does he take some damage finally? He still takes double digit damage. That's crazy. On turn 5. I genuinely thought that on this turn, at least, because mine is only 55%, I thought on this turn maybe he would actually take some damage, but nope. Not with that intro buff still active. So, and then a 12 million attack stat. I think our biggest problem is just the number of units we have that can't actually do damage to him. Because the fight is taking longer than it would if we had some other units on the team who actually were able to do damage. But this is something that we've talked about a lot with teams going into the Kid Buu event, is there's certain teams you just can't, certain units you just can't bring. Some of the units we have to bring because of the survivability options that they bring to the table. Like, for example, God Goku. But, like, he can't do any damage. So... But, you know, it's all good. Beast Gohan just eating all of these hits. We love to see it. So then we can go ahead and transform Gogeta. Put you in slot 1. Who do you share the most links with? Samurai Race, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. So you have Prepared for Battle. So you actually have more defense because Prepared for Battle gives defense, whereas I think Samurai Race only gives attack. Yeah, 10%, whereas Prepared for Battle is it... Oh, I clicked Infire. Is it 5% for both? Yeah. Well, I might as well get the defense, I guess. So, yeah, Friend Beast Gohan at 355 start of turn. Now that we're on turn 6, it's the possibility that I think he could take some more damage if the initial attack is the super. Because some of his damage reduction is gone now. He did get his big defense buff, and he still has a decent amount of damage reduction, but How much is Kid Buu doing now? Only 5,500, damn. That's with some of his damage reduction dropped off. He still only takes 4 digits. That's crazy. What an absolute, should I say, beast of a unit this guy is. I had to stop myself for a second, because if there was any other unit, I would have just unironically gone, what a beast! But I wasn't trying to make a pun, but there you go. Beast Gohan. Now this turn, we're going to get the, he's going to get the heal. And then I think Gogeta, at least, I think once he transforms, his 12 key isn't an unarmed super, is it? I can't remember. It's either Broly or Gogeta. Once they transform, one of them can actually do damage with both of their supers, and the other one can't. And it is Gogeta, yeah. Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, boy. Alright, well. This guy must be, he must be, like, fully built up at this point. Fortunately, Beast Gohan is still just an absolute unit and is just holding the team down, like, by himself. Just being able to eat all of these attacks in slot 1 and just keep on going. And then, of course, Future Gohan can't do damage with his 12 key. Kid Buu is now fully built up, by the way, as there is no attack up symbol appearing. How much does Gohan take from a normal here from fully built up Kid Buu? Double digits, let's go. See, Future Gohan's still really good. Future Gohan's underrated, I think. We could do some shenanigans here as well, actually. Let's do this. Now, we've gotten a bit of build-up with Beast Gohan. Will it... well, I say Beast Gohan. Least Gohan. Will it be enough? I don't know. But wouldn't it be great if we could get that KO screen here? We got a few stacks. We got a bunch of links active. Let's see. Can we finish him off with the physical Ultimate Gohan Beast Special Beam Cannon? That'd be great.
Guess it's my turn.
Come on.
Special beam cannon!
Oh, that's so close. Annoyingly, he action breaks the first attack of the turn, which means Beast Gohan won't be getting hit. But, I mean, the easiest way to make sure we win is to do this, because if I do this, my 55% Beast Gohan, it's actually very possible that because he's not getting hit first, he doesn't do an additional attack, which I don't think that would then lead to us getting killed. But obviously in this instance, it's like, why would we take the risk, right? We action break away the first attack of the turn, and then physical Ultimate Gohan, 15.5 mil. And he's very good for this fight because Kid Buu is in. If Kid Buu wasn't in, I feel like physical Ultimate Gohan would be not very good for this event, right? But there you go. So Beast Gohan and his team absolutely destroying Kid Buu. I say that, of course, as if like half the units on the team actually couldn't even do any damage. But with Kid Buu, you just kind of have to outlast him, I guess, and hope for the best. We can have a quick try here and see what the nuking situation would look like. Because I really don't know. Like, it'd have to be like the Rainbow Friend would have to get hit a couple of times first in slot 1. And we'd have to get a pretty decent orb change. But I'm interested to see what that would look like. So, put on the Lemo item and then jump back in with the same team. Okay, so we do have double beast like turn 1 and 2. So let's just see what we get in terms of our starting setups here. Watch there be no attacks in slot 1. Now, of course, we put the animations on now as well, so... Of course, we have a starting rotation of 3 characters with intro animations, because I left the animations on after using the special beam cannon. Man, this is why I was talking about this on stream the other day. I hate the fact that they put the intro skip and the active skill skip, like, together into the same button. Because sometimes I really like watching the active skills, but most of the time I don't want the intros on, especially when I'm making like loads of videos back to back and stuff like that. But yeah, they put it into one button, which is really annoying. Okay, well this is an awful rotation. Let's see, what do we get? Can I drop these? Will this do that? Yes, okay. We don't get hit first though, so... But let's see, how much will he actually do? And then we'll just have to try our luck with the next rotation. Because, yeah, this will be the rainbow friend, but obviously he's not getting hit first, so he's not getting any buffs, and, of course, his crit chance is not going to be high enough to be guaranteed. But just be interesting as an experiment to see how much damage we do. We obviously could sit and have multiple attempts at trying to do this. I imagine if you want to give it a try out there, especially if your beast has dupes, it would certainly be possible. But, yeah, I mean, 18 million on the 18 key. And the crit does like 1 bar of HP, and then that was the only super he got. So we won't be able to do it on this attempt, but I guess you could manipulate the team a little bit. You can run, if you have the STR Kaba, who's not only an STR orb changer, but a 60% support for Super STR. He's on Beast Gohan's leader skill. I didn't bring him for the main part of the video because I feel like he wouldn't do very well against Kid Buu. But you absolutely could bring him on the team. I mean, a rotation where Beast Gohan actually gets hit a few times in slot 1 with a decent field of STR orbs and then Kaba on the rotation, I think would actually be pretty crazy. In fact, let's go ahead actually. We'll just drop out because we already know we're not going to do it here, not with my 55% beast. Even with him getting hit a bunch in slot 1 there, which would obviously give him 100% crit chance, it's not going to be enough. But I could go ahead here and jump in and change. Who do we drop off here? I guess we just drop off God Goku and put... because this is the list. I've got it separated by the 3 categories that are all Beast Gohan's 3 leader skills. And he's got a pretty decent combo. Okay, Kaba's on the 2nd turn. So if we can get a decent set of red orbs on this turn, and then have the 2nd turn as well. God, why did I not remember to turn these off? I always do this as well. I remember they're left on and it's like, oh, I left the animations on, and then I immediately forget to actually turn them off. Not that they're not great, but especially when I'm trying to do, I want this to be a quick little experiment at the end of the video so we can end, but now we're getting all these entrance animations. So, okay, Beast is getting hit quite a few times. There's not really a lot of STR orbs. We've kind of got to hope and pray that it changes all these physical ones in the middle. Which it did. So 16 orbs. He's getting hit a few times first, so he is going to get the buff. More importantly, physical Gohan got the 24 key, so he's going to be effective against all types, which means he'll actually be able to do a bit of damage here as well. So let's see. Yeah, 22 million basically, with a guaranteed crit. Then he's going to get an extra attack as well because we got hit. So I don't know. It's going to be close. The craziest one is just having the Super Easy 8 Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Because obviously if he does like a triple super turn, he pretty much wipes him out almost all by himself if you got a decent amount of AGL orbs with the Chi-Lai item. But that was with my beast only at 55% as well. So we'll see what these guys are able to do here. Physical Gohan being effective against all types means that he does a bit of damage. Pretty significant difference, but of course Beast is using the Nuking item, so of course he's getting doing a lot more damage. Physical Gogeta, he's effective against all types as well, so he's going to get a couple of super attacks off. And we'll see what we can do. The Kaba turn here is going to be really interesting because we have Beast Gohan with Future Gohan and Kaba, 60% support. He's going to create some STR orbs as it is already anyway. So then when we use the item, hopefully we get a really good field of STR orbs. And then, yeah, this Rainbow Beast friend on the next rotation. Hopefully there is a couple of attacks in slot 1, otherwise that does kind of ruin it a little bit. Oh, okay. Well, there's quite a few attacks in slot 1. So, come on, you got to change the int orbs. Oh my god, really? Bruh. Well, rips. There you go. That's what's going to happen with the nuking strategy, unfortunately. Sometimes it just ain't happening. But, man, that's so unfortunate. I mean, I kind of still want to see what Beast does here. This is without the nuking. Well, he got 2 orbs. But this is with the support from Kaba. I mean, a little bit of extra buff from the orbs, but we only got 2. Kaba's definitely a good choice for Beast team, though. Yeah, 23 mil. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be enough. He'll get a guaranteed crit, he'll do the additional, and then he might get another one as well, but yeah, it's not going to be enough. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Beast Gohan, obviously very able and capable against Kid Buu. His team still needs to be built carefully so that everybody else on the team doesn't let you down. But I mean, as you saw here, if we'd actually gotten a good orb change turn, considering the HP we gotten down to here, like if we'd actually gotten a good field of orbs on this turn, then the friend Beast Gohan, I think, probably would have finished him off. So if you're able to get the nuke thing done with the Beast team, let me know. But yeah, that was Beast Gohan versus Red Zone Kid Buu. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.